reporting?
I think somebody's just been shot in my neighborhood. And I can hear somebody screaming through the door.
We heard the bang, and then we heard noise in our neighbor's apartment.
Breathing it off?
No. We're not sure the person's alive.
The husband has said that she's dead, and he doesn't want me going in to see her.
Danielle! Who the does this happen to? How does this happen to people? What the What the Danielle! My wife is dead because of a firearms accident. I'm gonna go to prison the rest of my life. I'm never gonna live again. I'm gonna get kicked out of the military. I'm not gonna be in the military. I never meant to hurt you. I love you so much, Danielle.
This man was arrested by the police after his wife was found dead just a few hours after he went home from his military service. In this police video, captured a few hours after his wife's death, 21-year-old Skylar Nemetz was seen crying for help and pity. Watch as he faked an act in front of the camera as if he was innocent and everything was an accident.
I love my wife so much. I love my dog. I love everything. I love my wife so much. She's everything. My wife is dead. I'm innocent. I love the military. I love the government. I love my wife so much. I'm gonna go to prison the rest of my life. I'm never gonna live again. I'm gonna get kicked out of the military. I'm not gonna be in the military. No f***ing tears on my face.
How many firearms are in the apartment?
14. I did not kill her.
You did kill her.
I did kill her. I did not intentionally mean to murder my wife. I killed my wife, okay? I killed my wife!
How were the interrogators able to unveil that this was not an accident, but rather a murder case? Today on Crime Diaries, we head to Lakewood, Washington to explore the case of Skylar Nemetz. Skylar Nicholas Nemetz and his wife, Danielle Ripien, met on October 4th, 2012 during a football game at McKinleyville High School. They instantly started dating, and after only 5 months of knowing each other, the two got married. Skylar and Danielle settled into an off-base housing in Lakewood, Washington, close to where Skylar was stationed as an infantry soldier. Everything in their married life was going smoothly, and the two painted a picture of a happy couple. As a common interest, the couple went to gun shooting range activities. Both enjoyed guns, and that's how they spent time when Skylar wasn't away for military training missions. For Danielle's 19th birthday, Skylar built her a custom blue-colored AR-15 rifle. Skylar was experienced with gun shooting and building since his childhood, and the two kept a collection of over a dozen guns in their apartment. September 27, 2014. 2 years after they got married, Skylar was destined for a battlefield training mission in eastern Washington for 3 weeks. In those training weeks, Skylar lived in a Stryker vehicle, together with 3 other soldiers. While Skylar was away, he texted Danielle to prepare some liquor bottles of Sailor Jerry's and Fireball so they could drink and celebrate when he returned. These 2 bottles will, later on, become a significant piece of evidence that proved Danielle's death was not an accident. October 6, 2014. Skylar finished his 3-week military training mission. Just a few hours after he went home, neighbors reported a gunshot to 911.
911, what are you reporting?
Hi, I think somebody was shot, our neighbors. We heard a lot of banging, our neighbors were making a lot of noise, and we went to check. He said his rifle was out and there was an accident. He said her name is Danielle.
Danielle was the one that shot, and he accidentally shot her?
I don't know that part. We just heard the gun go off, and he said there's an accident.
Okay, is she breathing at all?
Is she breathing? Is she breathing? No.
And you said you don't know his name?
No, I don't.
Can you ask him his name?
What's your name? Skylar.
hear someone screaming?
I'm their neighbor, and I heard a shot go off, and I wasn't sure if it was a shot or anything else. The husband has said that she's dead, and he doesn't want me going in to see her. It was a accidental discharge because the round was in a rifle.
So the male told you that his wife is dead?
Yes.
Okay.
So she accidentally shot herself, is that correct? Or what you've been told anyway?
She accidentally shot herself. The husband does not want to talk about it. So we just need somebody here.
Yeah, we have been notified, it sounds like, from somebody else. Do you guys know where that rifle is now at all?
I didn't ask.
When the authorities arrived to respond at the Nemetz residence, they witnessed Danielle in a pool of blood, dead and cold. She was fatally wounded by a rifle shot at the back of her head, which also pierced through the computer where she sat working. Skylar was immediately arrested by the police, as he was the only person of interest.
Please don't go anywhere unless one of us comes and gets you or tells you good to go. That way we know exactly where you're at, because we're going to need to come get all your information and talk to you. You're probably going to talk to a couple of different officers and detectives. I appreciate you calling and coming forward. Just please be as patient as you can. So, okay? Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Police discovered that the custom AR-15 rifle that Skylar gave to Danielle was the one that killed her. The very gift that was supposed to keep her safe took her life. During Skylar's interrogation, he admitted that he was the one who shot Danielle. However, he was saying that he was not guilty and it was all an accident.
One of the statements that we got initially that you might have said that she shot herself cleaning her rifle.
I never said that. Somebody said that?
Yeah, that's what
it
you
never
said.
happened.
Okay.
It was in my hands.
Okay.
It was in my hands. It was not her hands.
Okay. And you're telling me it was an accident. You weren't mad at her.
No, I was not.
Did you? I guess this is the point where I'm going to ask you some point-blank questions. Were you mad at her and you shot her intentionally?
No, I did not.
Okay, and it was an accident.
Yes, it was an accident. I did not shoot my wife intentionally. I love my wife so much. I'm surprised that when he came in, I actually I don't think I fainted because I knew what was going on still, but my body just gave out. I just couldn't stand. I don't know if it was the adrenaline or what it was, but when he came to the door and he was saying, my neighbor was saying at the door, I remember looking at him and I remember just thinking about it. Just finally just clicked what the f just happened.
Skylar was in denial of killing his wife due to personal reasons. Ironically, this man was an infantry soldier who was an expert with guns. For the detectives, it was hard to believe that he forgot the rule of always treating a weapon like it's loaded. In a sequence of psychological tactics, the interrogators were able to crack through Skylar's lies and expose the details that he wasn't prepared for.
How long did it actually take for you to run over there?
What do you mean?
Did you try first aid? Did you try CPR on her?
I saw it go off.
You said you went over there and held her, but
that was after. It went off, and my ears were ringing, and I didn't even hear. I didn't think of it. My ears were ringing. I looked up, and I saw what happened, and I turned, and I just white. I didn't. What the fuck just happened? I turned around, I went in my bedroom, and I saw the weapon, and I just threw it into the fucking closet. Okay, and the magazines, when they were on the bed, I remember I just hit them off the bed, I just fucking kicked them. I remember I was just, so.
And then you flushed the fireball?
Yeah, no, that was, I went and I saw it, I was just so fucking frightened. I didn't want to even touch my wife because I was so fucking scared. I was scared.
She's hurt.
I know. When I went up to her, I didn't touch her though. I went up.
She's hurt, man. I think that's the first thing I would have done. I wouldn't have done anything else.
Skylar was caught off guard by the logic that the detectives threw at him, wherein he hid the pieces of evidence first, instead of prioritizing helping his dying wife. He concealed the gun inside their closet, kicked the magazines under their bed, and went through the effort of flushing the alcohol bottles in their restroom before he even checked on his spouse. On the account of these inaccuracies during the interrogation, the police charged Skylar with murder. He was an expert in firearms, and his story about a gun-cleaning accident was hardly logical. He also had to fix the rifle at an improbable angle for him to be able to shoot Danielle in the head. At first, the police were baffled as to why Skylar would murder his wife, since the two seemed to be in a perfectly happy relationship. Upon further investigation, detectives were able to uncover that the motive was extreme jealousy. Police found Skylar's threatening text messages accusing Danielle of cheating on him. The jealous accusation was rooted when Danielle bought flowers for a co-worker's wife, who was going through depression. Based on the pieces of evidence, the jury believed that Skylar killed Danielle in a fit of rage due to his jealousy. The jury did not believe that the killing was an accident. However, his first-degree murder charge was not unanimously voted on. He was instead sentenced for manslaughter, which put him behind bars for 13.5 years. Danielle's family was disappointed with the verdict, saying that Skylar should have had a harsher punishment. Skylar left with apologies.
I was reckless and negligent, and for that I will pay. But most of all, I'm sorry to Danielle. I'm sorry that she was ripped out from this world, and I'm sorry that so many people had to see this.
What are your thoughts about the case of Skylar Nemetz? Tell us in the comments section. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. This has been Crime Diaries, and until next time, don't be another statistic.